Most Tesla owners never read the full owner's manual. That's fine. Most manuals cover things you'll never need. But buried inside Tesla's documentation are specific warnings about charging habits, storage conditions, and day-to-day decisions that can quietly cost you thousands of dollars in reduced battery life, voided warranty, and damage that isn't covered. In this video, we're covering 10 of them. Mistake number 4 is the one that surprises most owners, because almost everyone does it. And mistake number 8 has cost some Tesla owners their entire warranty coverage. Let's get into it. Mistake 1. Charging to 100% every day. This is the most common battery mistake, and Tesla documents it clearly. The owner's manual for all current Tesla models explicitly states that for regular daily use, the recommended charge limit is 80 to 90%, not 100. The reason is electrochemical. Lithium-ion cells degrade faster when held at maximum charge. Charging to 100% stresses the battery at a cellular level, and doing it daily accelerates the long-term capacity loss that determines how many miles your car can travel in 5 years versus 10. Tesla's own app makes this straightforward. The charge limit slider defaults to 80%. If you've been overriding it to 100 every night, you've been overriding Tesla's recommendation. The exception, road trips requiring maximum range. Charge to 100 on those days, then drive. Don't sit at 100 overnight. Mistake 2. Letting the battery reach zero. At the opposite end, deep discharge causes its own form of damage. Tesla's documentation advises against allowing the battery to reach 0%, and for good reason. Lithium-ion cells in a deeply discharged state can enter a condition that makes them difficult or impossible to charge normally. In practice, Tesla builds in a buffer. The car will stop before truly hitting zero, but consistently running the battery into the lowest reserves puts repeated stress on that buffer zone, shortens range over time, and in worst-case scenarios can require service intervention. Tesla recommends keeping the battery above 20% in normal use. Think of 20 to 90% as the healthy operating window. Mistake 3. Not preconditioning before supercharging. This one surprises a lot of owners, and it has a direct impact on how long you spend at a supercharger. When you use Tesla's built-in navigation to route to a supercharger, the car automatically begins warming the battery to optimal charging temperature before you arrive. Arrive with a thermally conditioned battery, and you get maximum charging speeds. Skip the navigation. Just drive to the supercharger without routing through the app, and the battery may not be at optimal temperature, which means slower charging speeds and more time stopped. In cold weather, this effect is amplified. A cold battery charges significantly slower than a conditioned one. The fix is simple. Always use Tesla's navigation when planning a supercharger stop. Mistake 4. Using superchargers for every charge. DC fast charging. Supercharging is convenient. It's also harder on the battery than level 2 AC charging at home. Tesla's 2021 impact report acknowledged that DC fast charging has a measurably greater effect on long-term battery health than AC charging. The higher power levels push current through the battery at a rate that generates more heat and more internal stress than slower overnight AC charging. The practical recommendation: use your home charger as your primary charging source, set to 80 to 90% charged overnight. Reserve superchargers for travel and situations where home charging isn't practical. Your battery will thank you over a 10-year ownership period. Mistake 5. Ignoring tire pressure. Tesla vehicles are heavy. A Model 3 weighs around 1,800 kilograms. A Model X can exceed 2,500 kilograms. That weight puts significantly more load on tires than most ICE vehicles of comparable size, which means tire pressure management matters more, not less. Running underinflated tires on a Tesla reduces efficiency and range, causes uneven wear that can destroy a set of tires prematurely, and in serious cases affects handling and braking. Tesla's owner's manual lists specific recommended pressures for each model and trim. Check them. Mistake 6. Leaving Sentry Mode on without charging. Sentry Mode is one of Tesla's most valued security features. It uses the car's cameras to monitor for threats when parked and records incidents, but it uses battery power continuously while active. Tesla's documentation notes that Sentry Mode should not be relied upon when the battery is below 20%. Beyond that, leaving Sentry Mode active for extended periods without access to a charger, an airport trip, multi-day parking, can cause significant unexpected battery drain. Return to a car with 10% less charge than expected in a cold environment, and you may face a longer charging stop than planned. The solution: disable Sentry mode when parking for multi-day periods without charging, or connect to even a low-level charger to offset the drain. Mistake 7. Using the wrong car wash method. Tesla's owner's manual is specific about car washing. Automatic car washes with spinning brushes can damage cameras, sensors, and paint. And Tesla's safety systems depend on those cameras functioning correctly. The manual explicitly recommends touchless automatic washes or hand washing. High-pressure washing directed at door seals, under the bonnet frunk area, or at camera housings can drive water into areas not designed to handle that pressure and cause sensor faults that require service to clear. Small mistake. Potentially expensive sensor replacement. Mistake 8. Modifications that void the warranty. Tesla's warranty documentation is clear. Modifications to the battery, drivetrain, charging system, or safety-critical components void the relevant warranty coverage. This includes aftermarket performance modifications, third-party battery management system alterations, and hardware changes that Tesla has not approved. The issue extends to charging equipment. Using non-certified charging adapters or cables that don't meet Tesla's electrical specifications can cause charging port damage. If that damage is traceable to non-approved equipment, warranty coverage for the repair is not guaranteed. If you're considering any modification to your Tesla beyond cosmetic changes, verify against the warranty documentation first. What costs a few £100s to install could cost thousands to repair without warranty coverage. Mistake 9. Storing the car at full charge in warm conditions. If you're leaving your Tesla for an extended period, several weeks or longer, the state of charge at storage matters significantly. Tesla's documentation recommends storing at approximately 50% charge. Storing at 100% in warm ambient temperatures is the worst combination for battery longevity. Heat and maximum charge stress the cells simultaneously. If possible, store in a cool environment and set the charge limit to around 50% before leaving. Also worth noting, Tesla vehicles consume a small amount of power even when parked for system functions. For storage beyond a few weeks, a trickle charge connection is better than leaving the battery to discharge completely. Mistake 10. Skipping or delaying software updates. Tesla vehicles receive over-the-air software updates that can include safety fixes, range improvements, charging optimizations, and recall remedies. Some of these updates address issues that, if left unpatched, could cause faults that would otherwise require a service center visit. A number of Tesla's voluntary safety recalls have been resolved entirely through software updates that owners could install overnight. Owners who delayed updates or disabled automatic updates may have driven with unpatched issues longer than necessary. The recommendation: enable automatic updates and schedule them to download during overnight charging when the car is stationary and connected. There is almost no reason to delay a Tesla software update in normal ownership circumstances. None of these mistakes require specialist knowledge to avoid. Most of them are addressed somewhere in Tesla's own documentation. The issue is that very few owners read the full manual, and very few of these points come up in the showroom. The summary: charge between 20 and 90% daily. Use home AC charging where possible. Precondition before supercharging. Check your tire pressure. Be careful with Sentry mode on long parking sessions. And when in doubt about a modification or a third-party accessory, check the warranty documentation first. If you found this useful, subscribe to New Vehicle Media. We cover EV ownership honestly, the things that matter for the long term, not just the launch day headlines. Leave a comment below with the mistake that surprised you most.